What did we learn about good choice and God choice? Sister Deborah. What was the question? What did we learn? What can you remember that we learned about good choice and God choice? This is not funny. Church, Sunday school, you cannot remember anything you learned about good choice and God choice? Sister, yes ma. Why can't we move on where we can't even remember what we learned last week? Yes, that sister at the back. Yeah.
So we learned that God's choice will always be a good choice for us, but a good choice might not be God's choice. It might seem good to us, but it might not be God's choice for us. But we must always go with God's choice because it will always be good.
Thank you, ma. Youth in the house, how many of you remember that? How many of you? I can only see Sister Wura's daughter's hand up, and she's not even close to marriage at all. You said you remember, but I asked you, please, let's pay attention when we do Sunday school. Let's try and pay attention. It is where we learn the practical ways of life, and these are everyday things that come up in our day-to-day activities. The Lord will help us even as we continue to learn at his feet in Jesus' name. Like our sister had told us, God's choice is always a good choice and is the best choice. However, there are some choices that could look so good, but they might not be godly. And of course, the end, as we have read in our memory verse, might be disastrous. And that will not be our portion in Jesus' name. We looked at the example of Solomon, and we learned that Solomon loved many women as against what God decided. He saw things, women that looked like good choices, but in the eyes of God, they were bad choices. And not only that, they led to the fall of his relationship with the Lord. And today we can't boldly say, like our mommy last week said, that Solomon is in heaven. We don't know, but from the way he ended, he did not end well. The Lord will help us in Jesus' name. Today we are going on to part 2 of the good choice, bad choice. And we are going to run very fast because it is a continuation of what we learned. Our memory verse for today is taken